Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the fact that Sony is doing it so astronomically well. They're doing something that's basically never been done before for their actual company in terms of just how much money they're paying people on out. It is insane. If you guys didn't go and see our previous video, it somewhat relates to that as well, kind of why we covered that beforehand. So if you guys want to go check that out after this video is all done, or I'll do a really quick recap on it as well. For this video, you guys can sit back, relax, and enjoy. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, you guys like all these Sony news, or more so on the week, whenever the restocks happen again, we'll get back on the PS5 restocking news and grind. So make sure you guys are subscribed with that, with the notifications on, or if anything, make sure you guys are subscribed for the PS5 giveaway going up on the channel. Leave a like if you guys enjoy these types of videos, and definitely leave a comment down below for your thoughts on for any of this stuff. It's actually very intriguing to me. We always have the Amazon links down below with the disc and the digital, the Twitter and Twitch stream link down below if you guys would like to go and follow, and of course also the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock and free money, and Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. So let's go actually dive into the video itself. So this video is going to be discussing the fact that Sony has done record-breaking numbers in terms of sales, in terms of profits, in terms of pretty much everything, even with everything going on with the pandemic, having issues on the PlayStation productions, etc., which is still bad. They still need to solve it so we could all go get our consoles. But on the secondary time, they've been doing extremely well. We touched on this in the earlier video, if you guys saw that, basically kind of going and showcasing up some of the actual overall PS5 sales, where the PS5 is essentially going and doing double the amount of sales that the Xbox Series X and S are doing, and the overall production has been kind of insane, even though all of us are still on the lookout for the console. But in terms of sales figures, and pretty much everything in regards to Sony, also for the TVs, cameras, and even in like stuff like movies, Sony's actually been doing very well, especially these past 2 years or so. Now, granted, could they be doing better? Yes. Could they be making more consoles? Yes. But in terms of overall profits, Sony's actually done some insane amount of numbers when it comes to how much money they're making. And now when it comes to that, it's going to go in towards how much actual money they're going to be paying up also employees and also CEOs too as well. So we have one of these like nice little rare things going on where we actually get to go and watch someone else go and talk, which is a rarity. As you guys know me, I'm a Twitch streamer and also a YouTuber, and I make a bajillion videos a day. So I like to talk. So whenever I can have a nice like 30 seconds to go take a break and before we dive into more information, I'm always down with this. So I'm going to go and send you guys over to Ramin really quick for a few seconds, and we'll dive into this actual article and everything else as well.
Now, Sony says it will pay its employees record high bonuses, even higher than what their union asked for. The compensation from the Japanese electronics giant is equivalent of 7 months' salary. The union demanded a bonus equivalent to 6.9 months of basic salary in this spring's negotiations. It's unusual for management to set an amount higher than such a request. This is the first time in 2 decades for Sony to show such generosity. The bonus hike is in line with the company's earnings. Sony is expected to report a record consolidated net profit of about $10 billion for the year ending this month. A surge in demand for digital entertainment as people stayed home during the pandemic helped lift Sony's earnings.
Which is once again very insane to go and see all these numbers overall. The fact that they're literally making now a $10 billion profit when it comes in regards to the actual consoles, how much money the actual overall company is making. And as we kind of saw throughout them just mentioning that on the article, the fact that they somehow are now making 7 months of free basically salary bonuses, which is unheard of. If you guys have a normal job, that's basically getting paid for half a year's worth of work, like just like that in terms of a bonus from how well the company is doing. So let me go touch on this article really quick. We're going to go talk about this, but wow. Wow. I think this kind of goes and shows that even though the consoles have not been the best drops, because, all of us still want to go get our console. We're all waiting for the PS5 restock. We all want to get all this stuff. I'm with you guys on that. But overall, Sony as a company is doing insane. So to kind of go into the actual article itself is saying Sony says it will now be paying its employees record high bonuses, even higher than what their union asked for. If you guys are younger, basically just the union protects the workers so they don't get scamazed. The compensation from the Japanese electronics giant is equivalent to 7 months' salary, which once again kind of ties on a little bit into how they've been making so much money in terms of console sales, the console growth, people on the actual PlayStation Network, even PS4 sales. Because if you guys watched our video earlier on today, which I'll have it linked down below, with that, they're still even selling like 40,000 plus PS4s a month still, even with the PS5s out, which is like comparable to even to the Xbox numbers, which is insane. As well, also, don't forget that Sony as a major company has like movies. They have stuff like the actual PS Now, PS Plus people are paying money for, the AAA exclusives and their own developments, the cameras, TVs. Like Sony is everywhere. Even right now, I'm recording this literally on a Sony camera. I always see a little Sony marker whenever I go look at my camera and make a video. So I'll let you guys know, like Sony is a huge company. And you would kind of think that with how low the stock is for all the availability for all the PS5 restocks, that they'd be doing bad. Well, if they make enough money to go give out 7 months of salary to all their employees, I'm sure they're doing okay. So the union demands a bonus equivalent of 6.9 months of the basic salary in the spring's negotiations. It's unusual for management to set an amount higher than such a request. This is the first time in 2 decades for Sony to show such generosity. The bonus hike is in line with the company's earnings, and Sony is expected to report a record consolidated net profit, not revenue, profit of about $10 billion for the year ending this month. A surge in demand for digital entertainment as people stayed home during the pandemic helped lift Sony's earnings. So basically, the PS4 and PS5 skyrocketed up the actual earnings from Sony. As you guys can even see from these diagrams we were discussing up in the earlier video, Sony is doing insanely well. They're doing so well, in fact, that the only major issue and hiccup they have is the fact that they just can't make something enough. This is basically like having like a really, really good restaurant, and every day at 12 o'clock you sell out of food. Now, is that a good problem to have? Yes, but it still leaves a few people a bit angry because they want to have that really, really good burger, that really good PlayStation 5. But it's definitely a nice problem to have that people want your products, whether it's cameras, whether it's PS5s, even PS4s now, as I mentioned, because they're still getting really good sales, so bad that they're literally getting upset about it, that they want to go give you money. Because even I myself have seen so many comments of people saying, I have never had more of a struggle to go give a company $500 in regards to the PS5 restocks and everything. So overall, kind of insane that Sony, number one, is giving out such massive bonuses. So they're giving out thousands of dollars to their employees. Number two, the fact that they have an estimated $10 billion in raw profit. So that means they just basically have $10 billion sitting around. And I've also did a little bit more research, and apparently at this point, Sony as a business as a whole has around like $45 billion just sitting around doing nothing. So it also kind of leads into the fact that they might want to go and invest more money into other such as movie studios, because we know we have some actual Ghost of Tsushima news, stuff like that mixed on in, or Last of Us, or Uncharted, etc. But also we have other news where they may want to go buy more game companies, such as how Microsoft just recently did with Bethesda. So maybe we'll go and see Sony try to go get more exclusive rights and buy out some of those very, very big and profitable game companies to maybe try to go work in more Sony exclusive game companies, such as maybe even like Square Enix. I think that's a rumor that's been floating around as well. And when they have $10 billion in pure profit that they can just go and do whatever on, they can spend a lot of that money on research and development, trying to make more IPs, try to go get more employees to go make those IPs even better, think God of War, etc. Or as I mentioned, maybe try to even want to invest more money into other entertainment things, such as maybe things like Game Pass, or like their own version of Game Pass, or things like maybe buying up some studios such as Square Enix. They usually have pretty nice ties with Sony themselves, or even some other really big ones, or even smaller indie games, or even trying their best to go and, well, maybe spend more money on marketing or stuff like that. There's a lot of potentials they can do when you have literally billions of dollars sitting on by, and you're going to be making even more money as the year goes on. So these are just records. Like, we got to give a clap to Sony for doing such honestly a good job. Also such a good everything. Like, I have generally nothing but impressive and nice things to go and say in regards to Sony. They have done such a good job in terms of making consoles, working on consoles, developing on consoles. The major thing is they just have to work on the production and, well, make more consoles. They've been doing a good job, especially compared to the Xbox. If you guys even look at these figures over here. But I think all of us collectively would probably enjoy it more if we could just walk into a store and actually get our console. So kind of cool news, kind of cool on the fact that Sony's doing so well. They're hooking up their employees, and also, well, the fact that it's the first time in 2 decades they've ever done this. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video stuff in the first place. I thought this was a very nice little news day. If you guys did not go check out the video earlier on today, I'll link it down in the comments if you guys want to check it out. It's a really big comparison video compared to the Sony PS5 versus the Xbox and Switch. I'd actually kind of recommend it if you guys are bored. We'll also have some more restock news tomorrow going on, a little bit more filler videos too as well. If you guys want to, we always have the giveaway going on, so make sure you guys are subscribed or just subscribe with notifications on for restock news. We'll get back in that good old groove on the week itself, like the week Monday, Tuesday. We also have the Twitter and Twitch stream, a link down below, the Amazon links as well for the disc and digital, and of course the Twitter and Twitch stream, link down below. And Weeble, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, you guys go get free stock and free money, and Coinbase, if you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go get free Bitcoin. So major props to Sony. Hopefully they'll keep it on up, and hopefully they'll make more consoles so all of us can actually go get some, well, consoles ourselves. I love you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys up in the next one.